Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome back to 31 Days of Yoga. If this is your first time here and you're into health, fitness, and yoga related videos, then consider subscribing to my channel. And then while you're at it, click that little bell icon to be notified every time I post, which through the month of January will be every single day. Today for you, I have another flexibility flow. We'll be utilizing 2 blocks and kind of moving all around, getting into all the body parts. So without any further ado, we're just going to go ahead and get started in child's pose. So take the knees out wide, let the hands come forward, mosey yourself on down and in, connect your forehead with the mat. Give it a few rocks side to side just to massage into that third eye space. As we're ready, we're just going to sweep our hips over to the right, pull them forward, and then hips over to the left, send them back. So a big circle, circling and circling. Let's go the other direction. Just to feel a little bit of balance there between the two sides. Good, and then from here, let's come up. Let's take our knees together. We're going to walk our hands forward. You can ground your head down onto the ground, or you can look forward, maybe trying to take your chin towards the mat, puppy pose. Make sure that those hips are right over the knees. Good, from here, let's make our way back up. We're going to utilize our blocks now. Just taking a variation of puppy pose. So with this, we're going to take our elbows onto the blocks, hands together. Just sink yourself back, coming into that nice shoulder opening. So from here, you can keep your head lifted. You can try to drop your forehead down to the ground. Whatever variation calls to you today. You can invite a little bit of movement if that feels right. Good, let's go ahead, release, set a block off to either side of the mat. Let's set our hands down, tuck our toes, lift the hips. Downward facing dog. Go ahead and walk it out here. Good, let's inhale, right leg reaches up and back. Exhale, open up in the hip, bend the knee. Inhale, square it off. Exhale, let's step the foot in between the hands. Plant down through your left hand. Press into the inside of the right leg to open up into that inner hip. Good, we're going to come around. All 10 toes are going to pivot towards the left edge of the mat. Stay nice and low all the way back. Skandasana on your right side. Nice and low and slow, coming back towards the front. Spiral, so all 10 toes point forward. Press to the inner thigh, open. And then you know where we're going. Spiral, take yourself all the way. Skandasana. One more time, let's take it forward as low as we can be. Open up into that inner thigh. Take it back all the way to the back of the mat. Skandasana. Let's pull yourself back forward. Frame the foot. Inhale, take that right leg all the way back and up, three-legged dog. Exhale, set it down. Inhale, left leg reaches up and back. Exhale, open up in the hip, bend the knee. Inhale, square it off. Exhale, draw the knee into the chest. Plant the foot down in between the palms. Plant down through the right hand, left hand to the inside of the left thigh. Open it up, look over the shoulder. Come back through center, stay nice and low, all the way to the back of the mat, Skandasana. Pull it back forward, open up into that inner thigh, and then move to the back, Skandasana. Nice, one more. Roll it forward, open up into the inner thigh. Take it back, all the way back, Skandasana. Good, pull yourself back forward, plant down through the hands, lift the left leg up and back, open up through the hip. Square it off, and then set the leg down. Good, let's inhale, right leg reaches up and back. Exhale, step the foot to the inside of the palms. We're going to settle down the back leg, and let's go ahead and set one of the blocks underneath our front foot. We're going to inch our way so that that back knee is pretty far away from the front. We're going to go ahead, climb up, and just give a little bit of pressure there into the front thigh. You should probably be feeling that pretty good through the back hip flexor. Good. Let's take the hands down, tuck the back toe, lift the back knee. Inhale, let's sweep it up, crescent lunge. Nice and slow, we're going to start to straighten out that front leg. Nice and easy. Hinge your way down. Now you might find this moment where you kind of feel like you're in flight. Maybe stay there. Or if you feel so inclined, you can try to reach yourself all the way down to the ground. Bend into that front knee. Plant the hands down. Step it all the way back. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, set the foot down. You can slide the block over to the other side. Inhale, left leg reaches up and back. Exhale, step the foot all the way through. With the block there, maybe you can try to just land your foot right on that block. If that doesn't work too well, don't worry about that. Let's go ahead, climb ourselves onto the front thigh. Really press down and away. Open up through the heart space. Remember to breathe. Good. Go ahead. Let's tuck the back toe, lift the back knee. Inhale, sweep it up. Crescent lunge. When you're ready, start to straighten out that front leg. Nice and slow. We'll dive ourselves forward, maybe pausing for that moment in the place where it feels like we're kind of in flight, getting a nice stretch, but a little bit of strength too. And then if we feel so inclined, we can start to reach for the floor. Bend into that front knee. Plant the palms as best as you can, and then take that leg all the way up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, set it down. Let's send the blocks over to the side. From here, let's step one foot forward, spiral so that we're coming into a wide-legged forward fold. Let's just grasp opposite elbows. Maybe we can sway a little bit side to side. And just for fun here, let's come into a frog pose. So walk yourself back to the back edge of the mat like a wide downward dog, and then settle the knees down onto the ground. Find some space here in between the knees. And then we're going to find a little bit more engagement this time. So I want you to try to, the action is almost like we're trying to pull our knees together. So we're going to pull for 10 seconds and then let it go. Pull for 10 seconds, let it go. Pull for 10 seconds, let it go. Okay, so when we're ready, pull them together. Hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Maybe you can wiggle a little bit deeper. Let's go again. Pull in, hug the knees together, hug for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Maybe you can sink a little bit deeper. Last one. Hug those knees together. Hug. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and let it go. This time, maybe we can come down to the forearms. Spend just a little bit more time here. Good, and when we're ready, let's go ahead, work ourselves back up to our hands. Take the heels together, heels and knees, until we can go ahead and just sit ourselves out into a straddle. Our right hand sweeps underneath, left arm sweeps up and over, reaching for the toes. Let's lift it back up. This time we're going to go square down towards the legs. Inhale, bring yourself back up. Left hand comes underneath. Right arm reaches up and over towards the toes. Inhale to lift it up. And then exhale to fold over the left leg, more so square. Inhale to pull yourself up. From here, let's take our hands to our hearts. Inhale, and then as we exhale, we can slowly come down. Inhale to lift ourselves back up. So nice flat spine. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Just one more. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. And then from here, we can utilize our hands if we want to exhale coming forward. We can utilize any props, including those blocks. Good. And then let's just pull ourselves back up. Assist your knees to bend. We can do some windshield wipers either side. We're going to keep the legs over towards the right. Go ahead and send your left leg back, coming all the way into a pigeon pose. So we might want to modify this to make sure that it feels okay. Inhale here for a little bit of lift. Exhale here to the elbows if that feels good. Use your blocks if you need them. Good, we'll lift ourselves back up. We'll come back onto that right hip. Bend the knees, a few windshield wipers, either direction. And then staying over towards the left, we're going to take ourselves into that left side pigeon pose. Inhale and exhale. Good. From here, let's lift ourselves up. Come on to that left hip. This time, just a few more windshield wipers. And then coming towards seated. Feel free to close down the eyes here. Come into some moments of a seated meditation. Stay here for as long as serves you. The light that's within me honors and acknowledges the light that's within you. And from the seed, from the source, we are literally one. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Namaste.